Astute viewers may remember when we did a save that we called very fittingly Diplo or Science. That's where we are right now. At this point, we have launched the exoplanet expedition, but it's going to take 50 years to reach there. We're not going to try to speed that up because we already sped it up in one. Instead, we are going to see if we can win a diplomatic victory this time. And this is going to try to do it in a peaceful way. We are not going to attack China. We are not going to use spies to disrupt the spaceport. We're just going to play completely peacefully. And try to win that way. So we'll see what happens. So first of all, 190 gold we want to do this, because we want rabble rousing that gives us +1 diplomatic favor per turn. We're getting 6 uranium per turn right now. So there's coal. Okay, I don't think we can get more uranium from stuff, it looks like. So we could have 2 giant death robots currently, but that looks like it's technically it. I don't know if I really care about the integrated attack logistics. The e-commerce is decent. And I'm going to go ahead and, for the moment, I'm going to pop up the public works again to try to get a few more builders out. Culture and gold from those are not really that great right now, but they probably might be better than anything else because we don't need more niter and coal. We're fine with that. And we don't need naval units, we don't need that. Basically, we don't need most of these. We really don't need integrated space races at this point, that's for sure. So what do I care less about? What can we afford? Because I don't, it's oil for modern armors, and I'm gaining 24, so probably modern armory, maybe that, I guess. Modern armor would be good. Sure. We will go with lightning warfare. Oh, we don't have levee and mass either, do we? We will switch to, we're gonna go to upgrade everything we can real fast, and then we'll switch to levee, however it's pronounced, in mass after that. We'll keep Weisselbacon and such. Tempted to swap to other stuff, but I think this will do for the moment. I mean, it doesn't really matter what these things do. It's the kind of funny thing at this point. So, and I don't want him to get Stephanie Kwolok, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab Stephanie Kwolok because we don't want China to get her. And China, you don't want to be friendship. I don't want to do that because that may annoy them. We're trying to be super nice right now, so we're just gonna give you a little gift. Then I'm gonna ask you for. You will not trade diplomatic favor for anything. That is interesting. What about you? Cannot accept a steal under any circumstance. So, oh, you want diplomatic favor from me all the time, but you're not willing to give me any diplomatic favor. Well, that's kind of annoying. Okay, so how do we gain more diplomatic favor? We can obviously switch to a newer government. We're trying to avoid that because our goal is to win this as a fascism, whatever. It's our goal. So we are going to try to get. We discovered we want to get the smart power doctrine after this, right? So we're like, go for that. Then we're probably going to go for that, and then we'll go for that over there. So we could use more culture right now, couldn't we? This future tech, I think. Is this the point? Yeah, this is the point where we just had. These were the only options we had. So we do want culture. This is in our capital city, right? Did I get the giant death robot production bonus? I just got lightning warfare for right now, right? Do I want to pop out some giant death robots? Which there's a easy way to say, show me all of the uranium, right? That'd be useful. Which is obviously why they can't do it. That's sarcasm, by the way. So we have uranium there. We're getting 6 per turn. That means we have 1 over there, and I think we might have had 2 over here. That mine is pillaged, so we want to grab that. Okay, we're gonna go over some things with a fine-tooth comb here. Be nice if we didn't have to do this. So I'm looking for any indication of uranium over in this section. I'm not really seeing it. I'm not really seeing it. We need to repair that. I think that's the only uranium I'm seeing over here. There's uranium there. You see that he has a lot of actual fleets and some army and corps, so that's, you know, positive for the AI. Not positive for us, but positive for the AI. Wasn't there an... Oh, maybe we got that. I guess we got that. I just forgot to delete the note. I mean, I'm not noticing any obvious other uranium sources here. If we go to our resources, uranium, we have those right there from Mistil Sefik and Kokepa. That's 3 per turn. Mistil Sefik, and we also had Kokepa, right? Is that over here? Yeah, because we have that right there. So we have those 2. And we need to repair that for 1 more, and we also... It would be nice if we can just get rid of this nuclear reactor. I don't know if that's something you can do. Can you just, like, delete? This allows us to scroll to what we're looking for, at least. We don't need that other stuff at this point, so rather than recommission it, maybe we should convert to... How are we doing on oil? We have a lot of oil, right? Have I lost the ability to make coal power plants? Because I feel like coal would be the best right now. So the question is, when does that go obsolete, then? It doesn't say, so why is only convert to coal available? That seems weird, doesn't it? I come up to here. I can only build oil and nuclear. I can't... Oh, you know why? Probably the World Congress thing, isn't it? Yeah, you can't build coal power plants. So, I have to recommission the nuclear reactor for the moment, or I could convert... I suppose I could convert to oil power. Oil is something we could get more of. I don't know if we actually could get more, but we have a decent chunk at the moment. I don't know, we'll let it go for right now, I guess, but if we're trying to make giant death robots eventually, I'd rather not have that as a drain. I mean, technically it'll take, like, 100 turns for it to drain our uranium, so I guess it's not the biggest deal in the world, is it? And do we want to make a water park? That's another question. And we don't really need the amenities right now, do we? So, don't know how helpful that actually is. Industrial zones, we could get a +3, but that's the most we could get. We could make aircraft if we wanted. Kind of think building the Sydney Opera House for more culture wouldn't be bad here. You know what, let's do it. We have plenty of power right now, so... we'll just do that. 8 turns to build that. That's fine. And then over here, we want to send the builder around. We're going to make more builders. You don't have power, you need power. Who do we really care about doing stuff? I'm not 100% sure. I'm not even sure what we really care about at this point. We'll go ahead and send that over there, I guess. Because we don't need it at these other places. These are all for the flood barriers that wound up being useless, if you don't remember. We are protecting you, Poundmaker. We have an alliance for 11 turns. Keen only has 2 uranium. That's interesting. Oh, that actually shows like all the luxuries too. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm sorry. I know I spent a lot of time there doing nothing. I'm still popping some more campus research grants up, looks like. So we're gonna need more power for this, aren't we? If we finish that research lab, it won't be powered properly. Oh well. I'm not super concerned. Two population loss? Did they kill it in the nearby city? Did they kill it in our city? It looks like...
Ah, my beloved. Phil.
Why doesn't it tell us where they were lost? Well, if we however there... Yeah, I guess it was here that it was lost. Does that mean we're now going to be into the... Well, the happiness level is still enough. So, sounds like we need to regrow this again. And reset those up again. Okay. And then you... I don't even know what I really care about him doing at this point. Make another builder. Make a builder. Make a builder. Is there like a decommission power plant option? That's the real question here. Or I guess I can just need to put up more, enough other power so that it doesn't feel it has the need to be used. So you know what? Let's go try to work on that. Oh, and we need to be in an alliance with you. Okay, we'll do that. And we're going to send you over to here so you can regrow. I'm going to send you over here again so you can regrow. That's pretty good. No, sorry. Spy Angelona stole it off-world mission. I find it funny that those apparently have boosts.
When we look up at night and view this...
Right? But these don't have boosts. So we need to get Smart Power Doctrine, then we need to get Global Warming Mitigation. And then we head for that. We're going to tell you to grow, grow, grow. It's going to make some more builders like crazy here. "18 planets in the turns in the exoplanet exhibition." We still have several more campus research grants finishing, right? How fast can we do this one? Sure, we'll do one more. More power. Another rock band just performed. Begin voting. Huh. Plus 20% population growth, but minus 5 loyalty per turn in this player's cities. What? This is really stupid. I do not want to have minus 5 loyalty per turn in my cities. I don't care about forcing it on anyone else either. I don't know. Sure, you. Alright, this is what we're gonna go for. And I won that by a wide margin. You get as many weapons of mass destruction equal to Pound Maker. Wow, guys, really? Canada and China both decided to give me... Oh. No, yeah, I have minus 5 loyalty per turn in my cities. Thanks. Yeah, so that's going to cause problems here. You're falling in loyalty. You would be falling in loyalty. This is... in all fairness, in one turn, that'll be eliminated. You're falling in loyalty. Well, I guess Pinala no longer matters being over there, does it? So this is the most important one over here, right? We get that dealt with. This one I hope will change its issue in one turn. This one is going to be a while before it actually revolts. Even you're losing. Gelanus is gonna need it, that's for sure. Hammy needs it. This place is gonna need it, I bet. Oh, no. Sure, Magnus, let's move you over to Choir. And I think that should mostly deal with it. So we're still looking at stuff that says I need power. We have a lot of food right now that we don't really need more of. I'm really not too impressed with these quarries, so I'm gonna take this off and something else off. So what needs power? You're fine, you're fine. Okay, this needs more of something. And this is gonna need something too, isn't it? I don't even know it requires only 2. $29 from worked tiles. Alright, like that over there is a huge amount of food. We have this pillaged cattle over here. I'm not too concerned with that, so we're gonna get rid of that, try to put a solar farm there. Got a geothermal fisher there. Atomic Arians in 1 turn. And so right now we have 7 out of 10 points, so we need to survive 29 turns, basically. And because we will get more stuff along the way, right, in 13 turns we'll have 8 points, so we need to have 29 more turns passed to win. Can you build something fantastic? Go ahead and build that there. This is also not super impressive. If we make a broadcast tower, we need more power. But we can get rid of... get rid of the cattle, I guess. That'll work. Sure, let's do it. So you are starving. So you're actually okay now, aren't you? So the only place that is actively falling is over here. That's barely by anything. Okay, I think we managed to recover from what the nasty World Congress did to us. What does the wind farm require? Oh, they have to be built... Oh shit, they have to be built on hills terrain. A solar farm. Can I not build a solar farm here? Where's a solar farm? Desert, grassland, plains, tundra. Is it because it's floodplains? It's probably because it's floodplains. Dang it. So where could I build this that is the least impactful for you? Actually, I guess maybe I don't even really need to. Do I? Canada's beginning a military assault on Grenada. Gradient dust storm. Thank you for sympathizing.
Even though the future seems...
Useless. Basically useless. And all these are probably gonna be useless, but sure, let's go artifact digging, I guess. Because I kind of have nothing else better to do. So basically we're going to want to make theater squares wherever we can make theater squares. Question is that enough? Not even sure. We definitely don't want to put it there. Guess when it comes down to it, it is less important in a way. So sure, we'll put that there. We want to harvest stuff here. Solar farm there. Sure, whatever. What gives us the most culture? 2 culture, fantastic. Alright, there's no reef, so we don't get the culture bonus, but still, that's fine. Wait, a rebellion? Oh, okay, so my pledge to the Chinese is to move the troops on their border has been broken. I'm surrounding his freaking city. Stupid, idiotic game. Unknown spy has escaped. More problematically, Arzan is in serious trouble. Is there anything we can do about it? That's the better question right now. I don't know if anyone here really does any kind of super loyalty. I mean, it's a golden age versus a dark age here, right? So rebellion in 12 turns. We can try to do things like the, we can get a garrisoned unit there, right? That'll help a little, technically. Might or not mean to actually move you there, or whatever. Okay, let's move you over there. The artillery army, I'm going to move over there. You, I'm going to move back there. Do I have any more units on this side of the map? Not really. Got a lot of upgrades. Well, missile cruiser fleet, so we don't have enough money to buy flat out a missile cruiser. I think that's upgrading. There's an those are more fleets and fleets, but you know what? Whatever. We actually can't finish upgrading everything. Alright, get the theater square done. We lost what I was hoping for there, but we'll deal. Oh man, he actually got Stephanie Kwolek. And now he's 7 turns still completing that versus more, because he must have massively faith bought her or something. Well, that could be a problem. I really should have just pumped campus projects to make sure I got her. This could be a problem now. We'll see how the AI deals with it. Well, shit. That is a technical assertion right there. So what do you do at this point is the new question. I don't know. Honestly, we're really just killing time, so I shouldn't be spending this much effort on these things. You know, we have a ton of amenities, it just doesn't matter here. +2 culture, yeah, I would like that. Oh, we also, however, want a dam, don't we? That extra food, the extra 4 food is probably worth more than the 3 gold. We can now make coal power plants if we wanted it, but of course we don't. More uranium. And then this says... I shouldn't be using any uranium at this point, right? Don't know why it says that. Oh, that's from resources, that's why. Okay, well now that should be better at least. I'll do that. Yeah, that's a lie right there. You can come over there. And really what we have here is a bunch of micromanaging over stuff that really doesn't matter. If we're being honest. I would kind of like to know, oh right, this is kind of funny. Yeah, they all get this extra promotion, don't they? Make an amphitheater, make a theater square, broadcast this. You are apparently losing. That the lighthouse just never got built. Alright, that's better. Okay, now we actually are going to starve ourselves. Unless we come up with food someplace. We could do a food market, I guess, couldn't we? It's 86 turns to lost, we're fine. What do I even care about him doing? I mean, guess that's a bunch of food, right? So let's just go with it. Build a ski resort. This is where we need to focus a lot of our efforts right now if we're going to try to avoid some of this. Forward everything to here. Do all the things. Did I just never... I guess I never got to give you your promotions, did I? Then I would need to do the same over here, wouldn't I? So you probably have a promotion now? Okay. Why are you at no movement? That's weird. Look at all these free promotions because we upgraded it while we have the military alliance. I think that's most of them except that one helicopter army there. We stole advanced power cells, but we stopped siphoned funds in our capital at least.
There is nothing like the time will come, and is inevitably coming, when all institutions based on force will disappear through their uselessness, stupidity, and even inconvenience, becoming obvious to all.
Interesting. Okay, so we went that. And we're basically done upgrading, right? We have a few more to do, I suppose. But we're nearly ready to go to other stuff. We're not even really using light warfare right now, so we'll go ahead and do this. Saves us some money. Keep researching future tech, get an archaeological museum up. Did we ever make a neighborhood for you? We'll just do that, because that's +6. I like that. We'll go with it. We'll get you this here. We don't really need the food bonus. And you are short on... We'll do that. Now you won't starve. We don't really need science for anything right now. Let's just make this instead. What gives the most food? I mean, our own cities give more food, I guess. But I still would like the other things. Like 3 and 5 seems decent. So it gives us 3. But we're literally 1 food short of not starving. And I don't really know if we have a good way to get that. Short of the food thing. So, you know what, I guess we just deal with it. Because we have more pressing things to do. And we don't get any builder bonuses anymore, because we have e-commerce. Quartermaster definitely seems nice. Yeah, that's like a double bonus there. Okay. Come on over. Rebellion in 16 turns. I don't think we're going to avoid the eventual rebellion here, but... yeah, we're no longer using stuff from uranium, so there's that. Do I have anything that still needs to be upgraded? That's the new question. Or can I put aside the... atomic and modern era? I mean, she can still give the bonus to these machine guns, because those will always be there. But, let's see, modern and atomic, you can still give the bonus to destroyers, technically. Hannibal, I should really retire. Here. You know, have marauding. Sergei is definitely, we will keep him around. Jean d'Arc. No, let's make a relic. To make a farm, it would give +4 food. You'd give more food to those. Suppose that's worth it more. I didn't check all the actual military units now, did I? Submarine Armada. Let's pop you up. Oh yeah, we still have more things here that we need, don't we? Battleship fleet. We can afford to do battleship fleet. Is that everything, though? We still have artillery. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough much. So, like, alright. Here, have a solar farm. Okay, I don't care that they pillaged the spaceport because we're not doing anything else. 3 turns till China finishes that, and we need to last 24 turns. So I think we're probably going to lose a science victory to China at this rate, with them getting the extra turns there without us using any spies. Rebellion in 15 turns. I think that's all the upgrades. I guess the battering rams can be upgraded as well. We'll do those in a moment. Get more theater squares up. What do I want you to do? I'm not even sure. A spy for reasons I'm not sure. Three and 6. Alright, we got that. Oh, we never actually built that there, did we? That's kind of funny. -1 for units. What uses the uranium? Oh, it's the nuclear submarine. Six damaged tiles. I guess it would be a useful thing for you to actually finish the dam, wouldn't it? Well, it won't let us finish the dam because of the stupid archaeological site there. Killed a Canadian spy. This is why the next game I'm just gonna kill them all. I'm like gritting my teeth as I try to win a diplomatic victory here. And I'm kind of thinking of destroying this, but we'll see. Sure, take your time, take your time. So this will be used to take this back. How much does a drone cost? Can't purchase it this round. Alright, we had a farm there. Need to repair all of these. No, I'm not. First of all, I'm not giving you diplomatic favor. So we'll get 750. Fine, you know what? That's how you want to be, Poundmaker. Then you are on your own. I am sick and tired of trying to protect you against... protect you from yourself. It's like the game is trying to make this as difficult as freaking possible. Alright, so we need some artifacts, like especially we need this over there. Let's go get that. Where else do we go from here is the new question. We don't need more, don't need more from there, that's for sure. Take all the power. We can make something that lake over there, can't we? Let's do that. Sorry, no. Okay, so it looks like he's busy making a shit ton of... He's just making a shit ton of giant death robots, but he is not making any of the space projects to speed up his route, which may be deliberate. Oh, and Canada finished theirs as well. I want to tell me how many years his has to go. That's the better question. Convert to nuclear power. I mean, whatever. We said we'd try to do it, so we have to wait 21 turns and hope nobody wins before then. We're committed to that. That's the whole point of this freaking video. Really? So... just gotta suck it up. Alright, so rocket artillery is there. We're gonna attach a drone. You can sleep. All of our cities have a minimum of 103 strength. Sure, make a seaport. Okay, we want you to take that first, then we will power. And our missile cruiser armadas, we're going to move in through here. You have plenty of power. You do not have any power currently. So let's address that. Is there anything else to care about over here? Or we should do more in these, shouldn't we? So that'd give +2 science as well. We really don't need that. Culture isn't terrible, but we're gonna go with this. And then Cokium Mounds. Gives us that. We'll take that. So this is going to rebel in 15 turns currently. Can we speed this up at all? I guess we could buy a sewer, couldn't we? So 4 turns till it grows now. What we really, I guess, what we could use is we need to give the seastead over to you, because we don't really need you to grow, but we do want you to grow. So we'll do that. You have not much power right now, but you can get more if we need to off site. So let's try to focus on replanting forests. See, I barely beat Canada there. I completely forget. I didn't really think of that, admittedly. Meanwhile, so we already we're getting 23. Oh, we should have an alliance with you, Poundmaker. Okay, so we are getting 25 per turn, so that'll give us 750, and we'll get a chunk more. We should have enough votes to do this. And after we get this, yeah, so it's basically, will they avoid winning the exoplanet thing by the time that pops up? That's what this all boils down to right now. Sure, go ahead and make this stuff, why not? So I am very much prepared to recapture my own city as soon as anything happens. And you are not giving the bonus to any of them, really, but, you know, still. Is there anything else I care about here? More power would be good. But what do I get rid of to give it the power is the question. I think we just skipped the broadcast center there. I think that makes the most sense. Anything else I really care about over here? Let's send you over there, and we can make some seasteads and some other interesting things. You have plenty of power. Can I build a seastead stair to increase your housing? Now that's an interesting question. I'm replanting forest as fast as I can. Turns to rebellion. They cross the 49 threshold. Is there anything else that gives me more loyalty per turn? Oh. I don't even know what you're referring to, Canada. Hope it's not my units that are way back in, like, my own territory here. Oh, it's because the alliance fell off. So, look, man, I don't even know what you want me to do. Here, I'll move these guys back. Move my modern armor back. If this doesn't do it, then seriously. If I'd already had this stuff back far enough to make you happy. There, I mean, I'm not even in. Look how far I just pulled back there. If I get the message about how I failed to move my troops from their border when they're all next to my own freaking city here. There was 2 volcanoes next to each other. Lovely. And I'm assuming you're still unwilling to trade any diplomatic favor. Yes. Okay, so what do I want to do at this point? I can't build more. Water park would give more happiness. I don't think that really would matter, though. Mirav, go ahead and build a food market, I guess. It is fully powered. I don't know, make a military... I can't make a military engineer. Do commercial hub investment? Get more culture. The question is, so this is 15 housing. Does not count because it's too many tiles out, which makes sense. You have 4 power, so we want you to give more. And in 2 turns, what are the other options we have? So no. Plus 2 amenities does not help. This doesn't help that's on our original capital. I'm not seeing anything that increases more. Oh, Praetorium. We could do that, I guess. Sure, you know what? I don't want to give up Weissel Bacon right now. But honestly, we can probably spare... I think we can spare this. I think we'll have enough votes to win. We should have enough votes to win. Even with gaining 24 instead of 25. Okay, so now we're at minus 1.6, and now that should be like 30 turns. 28 turns. Okay, so now it should not revolt until after we've won. We've succeeded. Hip hip hooray. Statue of Liberty.
There is nothing like a dream.
They're all still traveling 1 light year. Recommission nuclear reactor. Flood barrier that doesn't do anything at this point. That's rebellion in 40 turns, it says. Making a spy. Maybe the AI is just not programmed to speed up the science victory. That's possible. I don't even know what I just finished here, so let's... I can see the Chinese spy trying to siphon my funds, though. Little bastard. Got 18 turns to victory, so we can survive that long. Let's make a builder first. Should have plenty of power, so let's make a stock exchange. Let's send you over there. I don't know if this is aluminum or an antiquity site. That is the downside of having waited this long. Suppose we will find out, though. Alright, and we can like upgrade all of these into supply convoys. I think this now means that every single possible thing is upgraded, right? Maybe a battleship left, nuclear submarines, missile cruiser, destroyer, rocket artillery, mechanized infantry. Yeah. Every single thing is upgraded so we can swap out our 50% saved on promotions. Oh, we're losing food now. Why are we losing food now? It's not cool.
Fetter this malefactor to the jagged rocks, in adamantine bonds infrangible.
Oh, you know, carbon recapture, though. We gain 30 diplomatic favor per time we do this. Okay. Also, we need power here. We should have that. One. I think we might have just stolen enough power from this over here to remove its ability to power itself, though. I'm not sure where the other power was coming from. We'll find out next turn, I suppose. How much power does this concern? 3. And it has 8. So we need another builder. Make an archaeologist. Sure, we'll make a university because why not? Archaeological museum. I don't remember getting an arrow down, but let's do that, sure. So, in theory, let's try this. We're gonna send you to Valletta. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna be really sneaky here. Because you're not a fascist. And Wilfred is also not that. So, we're going to be really sneaky. Ready for this? We are going to use containment. I'm going to get rid of Michael Bacon for like 1 turn. We'll survive. And with that, these get doubled. Now, it looks like this isn't still going to be enough. That's only going to give us about 34. We're still not going to have enough here, but we'll get 38. So we're still a few short, but that's a lot closer at least. Can't unlock until next turn. That's fine. Oh, we should have gotten rid of the 50% discount. Okay, so that's not something for you to grab. Oh, they actually show us where there is stuff for us to grab. Well, that's an improvement here. Just come on down there. 2 food, 2 production, 3 gold. It's not a bad tile for just being there, I guess. So this still says it doesn't have enough power, even though it should have both of these. I don't know what the answer to that is. Probably just deal with it not having power at this point. I mean, really. Oh, that's what we want to do. We want to, okay, so you need more. We need to come up to here and give you power. Then over here, we need to make an industrial zone. We'll give up the power here. We'll survive. And then we're just going to spam the carbon recapture. Just for diplomatic favor. It's not actually... Here's the funny thing, right? It's not actually going to really do anything, but it will give us diplomatic favor. That's the key part here. Breach dam as if 2 levels more experience. Damn. I don't know why he got... this is the military alliance that gave him that? That's hilarious. Do we never... No, we have a mine there. Question is, what changed here? Oh, it's because... I see. Right, we're just hovering back and forth between 5 and 6. I gotcha. China's declared war on Kree. Well... Kinda already established here that you keep complaining about my troops being near you, so you know what, Kree, you're gonna die at this point. That will cost me, it'll cost me, what, 3 alliance points per turn? But I will struggle to contain my sorrow. It'll cost me 2 per turn. Carbon recapture. You're just gonna die in like a turn or 2 probably to all this stuff. And I'm not gonna move my troops back over to save your ass again.
There is nothing like a
14 turns. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I could have done at that point anyway, so... C'est la vie. Oh, and we wanted to switch this back, didn't we? 800 gold, we'll deal with that. Weissel bank in again. And then... what do we want to do? I don't know, we can make some giant death robots. Oh, we're spamming carbon recapture, aren't we? Yeah, that's fine. I kind of don't really need anything else, do we? I guess we can go for resource management to have more helicopters, whatever. Though after action reports probably be. We'll go with that. So they stole... How did they even steal that much? Oh, because it's minus 50% from the stove. They stole more money than it's making. How did that happen? Like, it's minus 107 from that. That is weird. That they're siphoning more money from it than it has. No, so if you could explain that, that would be appreciated. That doesn't seem to make any sense to me. More carbon recapture. We have a lot of stuff here. These will need power. We can make solar farms up there. So we have enough power there. We're gonna go ahead and make a seastead, which, oh, like it worked. Yes. Okay. Then we'll have you lift 3, like triple backup right there. How about that? Ancient Era Pound Maker. Is that the last one you need? No. But that'll allow us to get a themed museum. And with the wish you were here, we're getting points towards this. And it's kind of embarrassing how that city's even standing. We can do carbon recapture here as well, can't we? Carbon recapture. And I don't think there's any way we're going to actually pull enough back in to make a difference. But it is kind of funny. That's a mine, so we don't need that there. We don't need that there. Don't need that there. And over there, I guess. We're gonna have so many votes. Just had a free city. I wonder, could I actually take and hold that? Poundmaker's in a dark age, isn't he?
There is nothing like a
Let us find out. Okay, so we need to get over there. Okay, and then we need to move these up here. That doesn't actually matter. Go ahead and move you up there as well. More future tech. More carbon recapture. We don't have any power, so you're upset. Make a trader. So come on over to... That's the last one you needed? No, you still have one more you can do. Okay. Look at this, getting all the things here. No, I'm good. It says well-fed warrior. It's traveling one light year per
best
turn.
beloved is another story of the high and far-off times.
Aerospace contracts, interesting. So you're still traveling at 1 light year per turn, you're going 1 light year per turn, you're 1 light year per turn. With 10 turns, I'm not sure they could reasonably do enough. Killed another Canadian spy. Yeah, you don't have power. That unlocks future civic, which gives a governor title and 50 diplomatic favor each time. So I'm kind of inclined to... No, we can do these at least, right? Let's just grab this stuff. It's all like 1 or 2 turns, so... Kind of am curious to see what, I guess I'm kind of curious to see what these actually, the quotes are. So let's do that. I mean, this is not optimal per se. Let's see what we can do. Grabbing all of these. And we are going to try to do something that gives us more culture. What can give us much more culture? A +2 culture per thing, that's like nothing at this point. This is like nothing. Plus 100% theater square bonuses? It's really not impressive at this point, is it? Very much at the whatever stage here. Okay, can we do anything else with the theater zone? Let's just pop out theater square festivals, I guess. Can you make a theater square? You can make a theater square. Fantastic. Sure, we'll do that. We just need you to get out of the way here. And you will just keep spying. You keep catching all the spies. That's just kind of funny. Where do we want to send you? Over there works. Oh, that actually is what we want, isn't it? Ancient, industrial, ancient. We need an ancient that's not pound maker and not barbarians, don't we? So we still might be out of luck. Yeah, we're still out of luck. Are you really refusing to move out of there? Okay. I can't believe that city's still standing, but here we go. Hey, we will keep you. Oh, you know what I could do? You know what? I really don't owe this to you, but you're welcome, Kree. Probably just gonna get immediately recaptured. I'm just trying to be way better than I need to be. 9 turns to the next session. At this point, if it's not useful... What gives the most culture? Really, it's just probably gonna get immediately recaptured, so it's really probably just completely wasted. Poundmaker barbarians, again, we need something different. Let's see how bad this goes next turn if he just like captures it in 1 turn. Technically no, but he has a modern armor army here. That's gonna get captured soon. We have a lot of diplomatic favor. I think we're kind of covered with that right now. Let's do Theater Square Festival. Let's just see what happens. Theater Square Festival. Theater Square Festival. Why not? Theater Square Festival. Oh, you. And let's buy an archaeological museum and a broadcast center. You can make a Theater Square Festival yourself. buy the Archaeological Museum. Which are not really giving much culture, technically, are they? Theater Square goes. You have plenty of power. We can put that there. You just get another Theater Square Festival yourself. Everyone gets Theater Square festivals. We have to survive. They're both traveling 1 year per turn is what it claims.
Even though the future seems distracted from distraction.
6 and 26, and I mean that looks like it's so freaking close. I wish I would tell you how many they had, but it is only going 1 year per turn, right? So, and I'm still considered winning. So, you know, I don't even know what to do with him now. Whatever, here, have him. I thought they're supposed to give me an error point. Maybe it doesn't matter this late, I guess. I'm pretty confident we have enough diplomatic favor as we want here, so... I'm just spamming this so we can try to see some of the endgame things here. You make Theater Square not in time. You know what? Whatever. Can you do anything useful in time? You know what? Whatever. Oh, +1 loyalty per turn to their city promotion the governor has. Well, that actually hurts us right now, I think, doesn't it? Because Reno only has 1 promotion, so that actually hurts us. But you know what? We can do this. And get a lot more culture. Whatever. That won't rebel for 14 turns, which will be after we win anyway. So it said something about launch off-world mission that I thought I just saw. Still leading on science. 1 light year, everything's 1 light year. Oh, you're getting a rebellion now too, hey. Just trying to speed through this as fast as I can here. Look at see what venture politics is next turn. Mitigated.
Over himself, over his own body and mind, the individual is sovereign.
Interesting. Yeah, so they just went to peace, so 11 turns, no problemo. Got 4 turns till victory. I don't know, let's do more carbon recapture. Why not? Commercial hub investment, why not? Harbor shipping, why not? I'm not switching to you, sorry. I think we'll actually win the diplomatic victory at this point.
Even though the future seems far away.
It'll take 4 turns to get that, won't it? We're gonna go back for this. Because honestly, if this isn't enough to get it, then yeah. That's supposed to be for you. Might have just messed it up.
My dear Miss Glory, roll.
Okay, so we have that. We need to get our theater square stuff up more. Get 6 science from that. That's actually pretty hilarious. Let's do it. Work the tile. Get the culture. Alright, we got 3 more turns after this.
Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord is near, in the valley of decision.
Digital democracy. We lost our alliance, but you're really need to do it right back. Is anyone else going to expire in the next, like, 2 turns? 14 turns, 30 turns, 0 turns. Is there not a way to renew? We really should just be able to Alright, we just recruited another great person. Sure, invest the commercial hubs. I kinda don't care at this point. You do that, have fun. I don't even know. Go over there, do something. Optimization imperative. We're not picking that either. Whatever we had is sufficient. We need a art slot. Well, we don't have any. I'm not sure we have any art slots. Okay. We have that. That'll do.
Great God of the Ants, thou hast let the victory prevail.
Two more turns. What is Canada's science return anyway? 737. Do you want to be friends again? Who's considered the bigger military? He is by a large margin. Hell, I'm considered one of the weakest at this point. That's interesting. Did my carbon Yeah, I'm still the largest individual contributor, apparently, just by... I have the weakest military, but I've contributed the most there. I don't really get that, I'll admit. So. Alright, this is our last turn here. I think, if I understand this correctly. We should win after this. This has been painful, trying to win this diplomatic victory and just having to wait for so long. I will admit. I mean, granted, it's only like 20 turns after the science victory, but that's a science victory we didn't even remotely try to win in a reasonable time, to be fair. I don't know, where do we want you? We never really filled that in over there. So we have one more turn after this. So at this rate, it looks like, you know...
find everywhere men of mechanical genius, of great general acuteness, and discriminative understanding, who make no scruple in pronouncing the automaton a pure machine, unconnected with human agency in its movements, and consequently, beyond all comparison, the most astonishing of the inventions of mankind.
Interesting. Alright, one more turn till victory. We have a lot of diplomatic favor there. We're gonna cash in like crazy because this is it. I guess if they, the only way that I see them winning is if they literally all vote against me, which is possible. Also, I'm just gonna be kind of mean here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of them are our. We are the surgeon of everyone. Alright, here we go. Should be our victory. Duplicates the luxury. Don't care. Citrus. We'll say, I don't know, purchasing it with faith is cheaper. Competitions, climate accords, real share this planning, having CO2 emissions much lower than the biggest. That seems kind of late at this point to be going for that. Anyway, we're going to go for this. How many votes can we get? 17 votes. That should hopefully do it.
From your earliest desire to live in peace, to the times when you stood against aggression, you have always sought cooperation. You did not do this merely to brighten your own glory, but because dignity belongs to each of us. And in so doing, you have proved that your ancient and eternal commitment to a shared peace will be the foundation of the world of tomorrow.
Well, that's interesting. It was narrated not by Sean Bean, but by the character's daughter, Winston Churchill. Graphs and all that. Okay, well, there you go. There's a diplomatic victory. We could do it after all, because the AI is slow, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. You saw what happened. Anyway, I'll post some more thoughts later, but I wanted to get this done.